Hi guys, in this episode of VCHA, I am really excited to be reacting to once again one of my new favorite girl groups, that being the new JYP girl group for America, VCHA. I really enjoyed their debut. I really enjoyed the B-sides of their pre-debut single album or whatever it was called. And I think this is another pre-debut thing. I don't think this is their official debut because it does seem like it's just like a performance version, a performance music video as well. So I am really excited to get into it, listen to it, and see how much I'm gonna like it, because so far the track record is pretty good. But there's only one way to find out. Before we get into it though, I do want to quickly remind you that I would really appreciate it if you guys could help me out with my transition by donating to my Patreon, my Coffee account, or my PayPal. Because for those who didn't know, I am trans. And by doing so, you also get the ability to demand me to do K-pop reactions. Be it to a specific music video, a specific album, or potentially even a whole artist discography. But if you don't care about that, that's fine. You can simply support me in other ways, like liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And if you don't want to do anything, that's also fine. Watching this video is great enough help as well. So, without further ado, let's get into what you're here for, which is my reaction to VCHA's Ready for the World. So let's go in 3, 2, 1. I wonder how long it's gonna be noticeable that one of the members looks so much younger than the rest. Because so far she still looks like a child. I love the color of the outfits. You know, she looks very young, but she has a very strong voice. Okay, this one is not quite as good as the previous ones. I do love KG's part though, as usual. And maybe it's gonna end up growing on me, but right now it feels a little bit too undercooked. I don't know why, as I'm listening to the song, I'm thinking of fucking Kim Possible of all things. I don't know, the pacing of the song is a little weird as well. It's not bad, it just feels... I don't know, it doesn't feel quite as good as their... as YOU Universe, you know? So far, I do think this is their worst song, but out of 4 songs, it's fine, you know? It's not a big deal. And like, I like the concept of the song, I just don't like the execution of it. You know, we kind of have a little bit of a Felix situation with what looks like the youngest one. I think her name was Kaylee, if I remember correctly. The one that looks the youngest, like she still has like a very mature and strong voice, and I really like that. And it kind of reminds me of like Felix from Stray Kids, where he looks very young and like very cute and stuff, and then he has the voice of a 35-year-old smoker. But yeah, I don't know. I definitely was expecting something more with this one. I definitely expected to have more fun with it and enjoy it more. But right now it just feels like kind of like a whatever filler B-side a little bit. Which, wait, this isn't their official debut. Is this their official debut? If that is the case, I'm really disappointed. Oh, maybe, no, actually, no, it's not. Because it says 26th of January 2024, which means that this is going to be probably part of an album for when they do actually debut with an official song. Because why would they do something so like low budgeted as this? So this is probably kind of like a filler B-side. From that perspective, honestly, I am actually now more lenient towards it, and I guess we're gonna see during the second listen whether I'm gonna end up liking it more, because yeah, it just kind of feels like a filler B-side. It doesn't feel particularly high quality, it doesn't feel particularly developed. It feels kind of undercooked. I like the ideas there, I just feel like they could have run it through a couple of more cycles and they would have made it better and it would have worked out as a good song. But right now it is their worst song, which is not too big of a deal, but still. We're obviously going to be listening to it a second time though before I decide on my final thoughts on it. So without further ado, let's get into it again in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, it has this really weird kind of like fast pace, but also kind of not quite as strong and fast energy. It is definitely already better on the second listen though, so it's almost definitely gonna grow on me. God, I love Paige so much, she looks so amazing. I love that skirt with like the yellow like sweatshirt, like zip-up hoodie, I don't know what to call it, what's the proper term. She basically has a kind of outfit that I would love to wear, man. She looks amazing. Probably not, but I'm still gonna support you girls. Because I expect that they will face a lot of hate when they officially debut from the West. I mean, at least they're not the only group like this. I believe there's another one called Cat's Eye, which is by, if I remember correctly, Hybe Entertainment. JYP and Hybe are really competing for who is gonna debut more groups at this point. Because JYP is about to debut the Mijiu brother group too. And I will be checking out their pre-release song as well. Yeah, it's definitely better on the second listen, but I still think it's their worst song so far. It's not bad as I thought. I can definitely see myself listening to it. But I definitely would go out of my way much less to listen to it, you know? I do love the cute dance though. Hey, the JYP Whisper! That's sick. Okay, so that was VCHA's Ready for the World, and ironically, I don't think the song was quite ready for release. You know, like I said, it is kind of undercooked. I still think so. It's definitely better on second listen. I definitely enjoyed it more, but it still feels like there was something more that could have been kind of polished. I don't like the kind of clash between the fast-paced instrumental, which also reminds me a little bit of Phineas and Ferb for some reason. And just, I feel like the energy of the dancing doesn't quite live up to the energy of the song, if that makes any sense. I feel like probably just listening to the song without the music video, probably end up liking it more. But based on these two listens so far, yeah, it's their worst song. Not big of a deal, but I'm definitely disappointed that we didn't get another YOU universe, or even anything as good as the B-sides of that preview album, you know? But you can't win every time. You win some, you lose some, and in this case, we kind of lost a little bit, but whatever. Anyway, in terms of rating, I guess I'm going to go with a solidly decent-ish 7.7 out of 10. I think it's an okay rating, maybe still a little bit too high, but I don't know, I liked it enough to give it a 7.7 out of 10, you know? By comparison, I mean, for me, YOU Universe is like a 10 out of 10, so I think it's still decent. But it kind of reminds me a lot of like how I feel about NiziU songs sometimes, because they don't really switch up the style of the songs necessarily too much, so sometimes it kind of blurs together and some of the songs are just not quite as memorable and interesting as others, you know? But yeah, I don't know, it's okay. It's overall okay, but I definitely wish for something better. But I am curious, what did you guys think about these songs? So comment your thoughts down below and let's have a discussion about this. And also, before we end this video, I just want to give a huge shout out to my currently one Patreon on Patreon, Deadpool. Thank you for your support, I really appreciate it, it really means a lot to me. You have decided to support me, you've continued to support me such a long time. I hope you continue to enjoy my content and continue to support me going forward. Thank you very much. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like, subscribe. Also, check out the link in the description to my Instagram, to my Discord, or to my Wattpad, where I post my stories. Because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you don't enjoy my stories, or simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to my Patreon, to my Ko-fi account, or my PayPal, where you can pledge your support and help get the channel going, help support me so I can keep writing the stories you enjoy. But if you don't want to do any of that, that's completely fine. You can still help me out in other ways, like liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And I think it's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!